For decades, the US has ruled the skies with cutting-edge fighter jets. But what if that dominance is no longer guaranteed? As China and Russia rapidly develop next-generation stealth fighters, the balance of air superiority is shifting. The US military needed a game-changer, and now it's finally here. Introducing NGAD, the next-generation air dominance fighter, a top-secret sixth-generation war machine designed to dominate the battlefield of the future. Unlike anything seen before, NGAD isn't just a jet. It's an entire family of systems that will revolutionize aerial combat. Combining AI, drone swarms, adaptive engines, and next-level stealth, this aircraft will push the limits of what's possible in modern warfare. The Pentagon has kept NGAD under wraps, but one thing is clear: a full-scale prototype has already taken to the skies. With an estimated price tag of $300 million per jet, it's set to be the most advanced and expensive fighter in history. So, how did the US develop this mysterious aircraft? What groundbreaking technology makes it superior? And when will it officially enter service? Let's explore its history, features, and the game-changing technology behind this mysterious program. The origins of the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program trace back to 2014, when the U.S. Air Force and the Department of Defense recognized that the F-22 Raptor, despite its dominance, was nearing the limits of its upgrade potential. The rise of stealthy adversary fighters, such as China's J-20 and Russia's Su-57, signaled that a new generation of air superiority aircraft was needed, one that could stay ahead for decades. By 2016, the Pentagon had already shifted its focus toward developing an entirely new concept of air dominance, not just a single fighter. This meant integrating manned jets with AI-powered drones, advanced sensors, and networked combat capabilities. NGAD was no longer just about dogfighting, it was about total air control. The biggest surprise came in September 2020, when the U.S. Air Force confirmed that a full-scale NGAD prototype had already flown in secret. This stunned military analysts worldwide, proving that the program was far more advanced than anyone had expected. Unlike past programs, NGAD was designed using digital engineering, allowing prototypes to be built and tested in record time. Today, NGAD is rapidly moving through the final stages of development. The Air Force plans to introduce it in the early 2030s, ensuring the U.S. retains air superiority well into the future. The NGAD fighter is not just another step forward in aviation. It represents a complete transformation in how air combat will be fought. Unlike previous fighters, which focused on stealth and maneuverability, NGAD is built around adaptability, intelligence, and overwhelming battlefield dominance. One of its biggest breakthroughs is its next-generation stealth technology. Traditional stealth relies on shaping and coatings to evade radar, but NGAD takes it further with active camouflage, radar-absorbing materials, and electronic warfare capabilities that allow it to disrupt enemy detection systems. It won't just hide from radar. It will manipulate the enemy's sensors, making it nearly impossible to track. NGAD will also feature adaptive cycle engines, a major leap over the current jet engines. These engines can shift between high-speed performance and fuel efficiency, allowing the jet to fly longer distances without refueling. This is critical for operating in the Indo-Pacific, where vast distances between air bases make fuel efficiency a necessity. Perhaps the most groundbreaking feature is NGAD's integration with unmanned systems. The fighter will not operate alone. It will command a fleet of autonomous drones, called collaborative combat aircraft, that can perform reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and even engage enemy targets. These drones will act as force multipliers, making the pilot a commander of an entire aerial force. Advanced networking and I will also define NGAD's capabilities. The aircraft will function as a flying data hub, collecting and sharing information with satellites, ground forces, and other jets in real time. This will give U.S. pilots an unprecedented level of situational awareness, ensuring they always have the upper hand in combat. With unmatched stealth, intelligence, and versatility, NGAD is designed to be more than just a fighter. It is a next-generation weapons platform built for dominance in an era of high-tech warfare. Building the most advanced fighter jet in history comes at an enormous cost. The NGAD program is expected to be the most expensive aircraft development effort ever undertaken by the U.S. military. Each NGAD fighter is projected to cost around $300 million per unit, nearly 3 times the price of an F-35. This high price tag reflects the advanced technology, next-generation stealth, and integration with unmanned systems that will define the aircraft. Despite the cost, the U.S. Air Force sees NGAD as an essential investment in maintaining air superiority. The plan is to acquire around 200 manned NGAD fighters, which will form the core of future air combat operations. However, the real force multiplier will be its fleet of 1,000 autonomous drones, known as collaborative combat aircraft. These drones will operate alongside NGAD jets, providing reconnaissance, electronic warfare support, and even combat capabilities. The Air Force is taking a new approach to NGAD's production. Instead of a single contractor building the jet for decades, the program will rely on rapid development cycles. This means new designs and upgrades will be introduced every few years, keeping NGAD ahead of emerging threats. While costly, the NGAD program is considered vital for ensuring that the U.S. retains its technological edge over rival nations. With increasing competition from China's J-20 and the potential rise of 6th-generation Russian fighters, NGAD is designed to keep America's air dominance secure for the next 50 years. The NGAD program has progressed rapidly, and despite being highly classified, some details have emerged about its current status. The most significant milestone was the successful flight of a full-scale prototype, which was confirmed by the U.S. Air Force in 2020. Since then, development has continued behind closed doors, with speculation that multiple prototype variants are being tested to refine the final design. One of the biggest challenges facing the program is the need for cutting-edge technology that does not yet exist in operational form. The aircraft's advanced stealth systems, adaptive engines, and AI-driven unmanned support fleet all require major breakthroughs before full-scale production can begin. The Pentagon has been working closely with defense contractors such as Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and Northrop Grumman to accelerate these developments. If everything stays on schedule, the Air Force expects NGAD to enter service by the early 2030s. However, military analysts predict that initial operational capability may arrive even sooner, given the urgency of countering rising threats from near-peer adversaries. The increasing military presence of China in the Pacific and Russia's ongoing advancements in air combat technology have only reinforced the need for a next-generation fighter. Looking ahead, NGAD is expected to change the way aerial warfare is conducted. With its ability to control drone swarms, gather real-time battlefield intelligence, and dominate both long-range and close-quarters engagements, it will be more than just an aircraft. It will be a fully integrated combat system. As the world moves toward an era of AI-driven warfare and networked battlefields, NGAD will be the backbone of American air power, ensuring that the United States maintains its dominance in the skies for decades to come. The NGAD program represents the future of air combat, combining cutting-edge stealth, AI-driven warfare, and next-generation weaponry into a single, game-changing platform. As the world's first true 6th-generation fighter, it will set the standard for air superiority in the 21st century. With near-peer adversaries like China and Russia rapidly advancing their own air combat capabilities, the United States cannot afford to fall behind. NGAD is not just about replacing the F-22, it's about securing dominance in the skies for the next 50 years. From controlling drone swarms to operating with unmatched stealth and intelligence, this aircraft is unlike anything the world has ever seen. But with an estimated price tag of $300 million per unit and only 200 planned for production, is it enough? Can the U.S. rely on unmanned systems to maintain air superiority, or will rival nations develop their own game-changing technologies? Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the NGAD fighter will truly guarantee U.S. air dominance? Or do you see other nations catching up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of air combat, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on military tech and defense innovations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.